Good morning. We're going to be working on product and quotient, loss of exponent, trivia version via Kahoot. So we're going to be playing games today. But before that, our goal is to simplify numerical and algebraic expressions by creating equivalent expressions using exponents. So I just want to remind you that today we're going to be working on trivia. Tomorrow we'll be working on greatest common factor. Wednesday we'll be working on LCM. And on Thursday we'll have a parent-teacher conference, but we'll have a little short quiz on GZAP and LCM. And then on Friday we could start writing and evaluating numerical expressions, just like order of operations. And let's play Kahoot. Good luck. So I'm gonna start the game with or without other people. Let's start. Oh, by the way, there are questions here that you may not know. I put it in. I just want to see if you guys know how to work on that question or not. But it doesn't mean that it takes away points from you. Every time that you participate, you get your score. Okay. So I would like to start. So product and quotient laws of exponent. Let's start the game.
Miss Kangura, I got pop-up of the Kahoot.
What do you say?
I say I got pop-up of Kahoot.
I'll try to go in back because you're already in. So simplify using exponent. 5 to the power of 2 times 5 to the power of 7. Alright, so we're good. So we're done. So the answer is, what is the rule in doing exponents? What's the rule? In what did we remember on Friday? We learned this. Ivana, say something.
Sorry, I was closing my door. The rule is if the numbers are the same, for example, 5,
the base
you just leave them the same and add.
We add the exponent. All right, so remember that. Thank you, Ivana. That's correct. When the base are the same, we add the exponent. So if the base are not the same, we cannot do anything about it. But only and only if the base are the same, when we multiply that expression, we add the exponent. All right, I hope you remember that. Next question. So let's see who got this top. Daniel is there. Sarah, Drita, Suzanne, and Valerie. Let's go. Simplify using exponent form. So x to the power of 4 divided by x. All right. So we forgot again, but there are some of you who got it right. So anybody could tell us, if we are dividing, what do we do with the exponent if the base are the same? Hold on, Dridi, go ahead.
When we're dividing exponents with the same base, you have to subtract the exponents.
That's correct. Sarah, you want to add something to that? Or you agree with Dridi? Sarah?
Okay.
All right, so when we divide exponential expressions like x to the power 4 with the x, we subtract the exponent. I think you guys forgot that when there is no exponent means there is 1. So that's 4 minus 1 is 3. So that's why your answer is x to the power of 3. So let's see, Drit is up, Sarah is there. So let's keep moving. Question number 3. That star means multiply.
This one was not loading for me.
So Alex, it's w to the power 3 times w to the power 4. I hope it loads for the next question, Alex. All right. So again, if you remember, we add the exponents. So that's 3 plus 4 gives you 7. So some of you multiply 3 times 4, that's why you get 12. You don't multiply the exponent, you add the exponents. All right, let's go. I hope Alex, the next one, gonna load for you. Dreedy, you're on fire. Question number 4. So y to the power 2 times y to the power 15. Okay, again, we add the exponents. So there are still some of you who's subtracting it. You only subtract when you divide. And some of you multiply the exponent. You don't multiply the exponent. We only add the exponents. So that's y power of 17. Let's see. Oh, Sarah is there. Dreedy, you need to take it back. All right, so Sarah is on fire. Question number 5. X to the power of 5 divided by x to the power of 5. So all of us are all over the place. Remember, this is just like 2 divided by 2. The answer is 1. So because the same thing divided by the same thing is 1. So or the role of power of 0. So 5 minus 5 is 0. So x to the power of 0 is 1. Remember that. Okay. So some of you have 10. This is division. This last is division. You subtract the exponents. Okay. And that becomes x to the power of 0. And anything raised to 0 is equivalent to 1. Alright, Sarah is still up, but Shin is on fire already. Question number 6. This is division. Why not all of you are answering questions? So a, the same base, we already know that we have to subtract the exponent. So guys, why are you adding? You only add when you multiply. You subtract when you divide the expressions. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So this is 8 raised to the first power. If there's no exponent there, that means it has an exponent of 1. Let's see who's up. Drady is back up and Sin is still on fire. Next question, 7. Again, this is division, so be careful. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm gonna ask you something. How do you divide again? What would you do the exponents?
We would subtract the exponents.
We subtract the exponent. There are only two things you need to remember. Multiply, as long as the base is the same, we add the exponent. We divide, remember, we subtract the exponent. All right? So others are still working. We got -4. I think you got so quick answering that. So looking that carefully, that's -4. I think that's why your mistake. Just very quick in picking -4. Next question, 8. Let's see if you could get this one. So it's all scattered all over the place. This is one of the questions that I told you. I put some questions that you may not know the answer, but this is integers. When remember we add integers, -5 plus 9. So you owe $5 and you pay 9. How much you owe now, or did you get like refund? So you still have extra 4. So we're gonna deal more of this, but not multiplying that. All right, it's either you're gonna have a positive 4 as an answer or -4. But if you answer, you multiply, then you get it wrong, guys. Or you add. You add. Oh, I know number are -13, but there is a negative and a positive. If you use a number line, it's gonna be +4. So let's see who's up. Sarah is still there. Drita is next. And Susanna is on fire. Let's go next question. So this is a multiplication question. Simplify using exponent. X squared y cubed times x cubed y cubed. You need to do all x together and all y together. All right, so most of you got it right, but it's still scattered around. So if you go all the x together, so that's gonna be 2 and 3 will be 5. And then 3 and 3 will be 6. So you're gonna x to the power of 5 because you added the exponents of that. And then for the y, you added the exponents, so you're gonna make it 6. So some of you answered this. 6 and 9. Guys, I'm telling you, you're not gonna multiply the exponent. You're adding the exponents. Please remember. Alright, let's see who got this right. Susanna Zap, Sarah Dridi is coming right next. Question number 10. This is a little bit challenging, but I want you to try. 4x cubed times 2x to the 8. 4 and 2 are not the same, so you just have to multiply that. Wow, it's scattered, but I'm happy there are 4 who got it correct. Look, 4 times 2 is 8. Then x to the power of 3 and x to the power of 8, that will be 8, and 3 will be 11. So since 4 and 4 are not the same, 4 and 2 are not the same, you're just going to multiply that. Unless it's 4 to the power 2, then you had to make it like an exponent form. But it's 4 and 2. Let me just, quick one. All right? Because I don't want you to like be confused. So let's say this is, let me put this down a little bit here. So let's say I have 4x to the power of, let's say 4 squared, and then that's cubed. And then I'm going to multiply again to 4. Let's say this is 3. This is 8. If you notice, the new thing that I wrote, 4 and 4 is the same. So you could just make this as 4, right? And then that is 2, and that is 3. So you could make this an exponent of 7. And then you have x, and that's 3, and that's 8. So that is 11. But in this case, 4 and 2 are two different base. They're not the same. So all you do is multiply. That becomes 8. And then x, you see that's 3, and that's 8. So that's 11. Do you get that? And later on, maybe I'm going to ask you, how much is 4 to the power of 7? Then you simplify it with the real number, with the with the actual value, not exponential form. Question? All right, let's move along. Next, let's see who got this. Suzanne. All right, and Sarah's there. Next question, 11. This is almost the same thing like last time. Let's try this. Okay, as I said, it's almost the same thing as last question. So 25 divided by 5 is 5. And then 8 minus 3 is 5. That's why your answer is 5 to the power of 5. You guys are still scattered, but not everybody is answering. I only have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know where's the other people, unless there should be 18 people, not 11. See, there should be 18. Alright, let's move along. So Susanna is up there. Question number 12. This is multiplication again. So 9x to the power of 10 times 2x to the power of 2. Alright, it's much better score though. So 9 times 2 is 18. And then 10 plus 2 is 12. So that's why we're 18 to the power of 12. Alright, let's see who got this. And Daniel is coming up. Maybe we'll do 2 more questions because our time is up. Question 13. So anything raised to the power of 0 is equivalent to 1. So the correct answer is 1. Others have negative 5. So any number raised to the power of 0 is equivalent to 1. It's just like saying if we have negative 5 to the power of 2 divide by negative 5 to the power of 2. Do you see this? They are the same number. So this, whatever is here, divide by this is equivalent to 1. Remember, we divide exponent, when we divide, we subtract the exponent, so 2 minus 2 is 0. So it's just like saying you're dividing that number with the same number. That's why your answer is 1. All right? So you guys, looks like we need more practice on this. Next question. Find the area of a square whose side is 2x. Okay, so 4x to the power of 2. So, you know the square have the same side, so that's 2x times 2x. So they become 4x squared. So we'll review more of this, guys. We're going to redo this quiz together again. Next, 15. We'll see, we don't have that much time. I'll skip this question. Let's go to the next one. We're gonna do this our last question. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that you guys got that correct. That is so cool. All right, we end this game. Let's see who's the winner. Pride and Quotient Law of Exponents. Third place goes to Trinity. Second goes to Susanna. And the first place goes to Sarah. And the next two is Zinky and Danielle. Wow, you guys are good. So we're gonna work on this again next time, all right? But other than that, you guys could work on that Friday task that you have in Google Classroom, all right? So work on that, and because I'm not giving you more from Google Classroom, okay? So with that said, unless you have a question, I'm letting you go, guys. You can say bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.